Okay, guys, this one says solve 8 equals negative 2/3 t. Okay, that means we've got to get the variable by itself. But right now I have a negative 2/3 in front of the variable. And we've done this before. Whenever we have a variable a fraction in front of a variable, what do we do to get rid of it? You don't multiply by the denominator necessarily. What is it that, I'm sorry? Multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So negative 3/2. Okay? Remember, reciprocals don't change signs, they just flip. Okay? So I need to multiply this side also by negative 3/2. Now, the reason I do that because negative times negative becomes a positive, and then these numbers just cancel out, and it leaves me with t. That's what I want. On the right side, if I don't cancel, you'll see I get negative 24/2, and then I just reduce that, and I get negative 12 is equal to t. Okay? Everybody good with that one? Does that make sense? Yeah, Jackson.
Where does the negative come from?
The negative, remember when we started, and I'll zip all the way back to the beginning here. Oh, there we go. It's negative 2/3 times t. So to get rid of that, I multiply by the reciprocal negative 3/2. But I have to do it to both sides. Negative 3/2.
It looked like it was positive.
Well, what happens is when I multiply these, a negative by a negative, it turns into a positive.
So when you multiply by a positive on the other side, and you end up with
A positive times a negative on this left side gives me a negative 20.
when you end up multiplying the 3/2 as a positive.
Jackson, let me back up. I need to multiply this side by negative 3/2. Right? What is negative times negative?
Positive.
Right? So I'm going to get positive 6/6t. Yes?
Yeah.
And what is 6/6? 1. Good. 1t. All right, but I have to do it to the other side too. Negative 3/2. You guys may have seen, cancel that, make this a 4. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Okay? All right. Good job, guys. Let's look at that next example.